And there we go. Hello everyone, I'm Snake, and welcome back to 40k Rogue Trader. Very good to be back. It's been a couple days since we've been live. Obviously, since this is the Monday stream, I wanted to keep it on the mini little part. That way I can actually talk without having to talk over the thing. And mainly because I hear it in my headset, and it gets a little loud sometimes in my headset. So I hear so many different things. But anyway, as I was saying, hello everyone, I'm Snake, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. It's very good to see all of you. It's a nice little weekend with the wife. And so last time, as you probably remember, we just got our death cult assassin, and now we're going to be looking for where she lives, kinda. Apparently there's some temple on her ship. We're gonna find where that is with our RBDs, so that's what we're in the middle of before it just got too late and we ran over. But yeah, that's where we're at, and let's go. It's gonna be great. So why is my feedback so loud today? I don't understand that one, but whatever. It's just louder in my head than usual. Why can I not open that? Ooh, interesting. I thought that was the way forward. Rotting guts is someone unfortunate enough to be flattened by a train lie there. Lots of doors, a lot of goods. Look, we got another hint, another clue, another spectrum.
With each step,
I don't think there's any way down. Yeah, there's no way down there.
Among the stars.
Yes. A grandiose journey. A burnt man. Oh, he's still alive. He's not a dead burnt man. He's a live burnt man. Please, mercy, save me. The young man gasped for air through burnt lips, slipping in and out of delirium. His skin is dripping from his gaunt body, like melted wax from a candle. His eyes somehow intact, alive, clear, and filled with pain, stare at you from underneath his caked eyelids. Shh. Get some enforcers and Medicaid personnel in here right now. There's a man in need of revival. Once he has recovered, assign him to be a scribe's apprentice. He is too badly injured to go back to a worker's life. A blissful smile twists the man's lips, and a tear forms at the corner of his ruined eye socket. The God Emperor has sent you to save me. You are his light. You are his mercy. Thank you. Thank you for not leaving me here. Iconoclast +3. Never forget the mercy that the Lord Captain has granted you. When the undying one is ready to accept the soul, it must be sent forth and is so it will be freed from the torment of flesh. Yet you have chosen to prolong this one's suffering. Your intentions perplex me. Do you know anything about the mark next to you? He tries to turn his head, and his blackened skin crunch as it opens into a scarlet crack. A spinner came. He painted the symbol. Then he gave me a water and whispered a strange verse. He told me to memorize it and to recite it later, so help would come. And here you are. Then I should. He begins to whisper, his lips twisting in pain. To soot smirched soul, your mercy to grant. Last breath expressed, knife met heart, removed from the chest. Passed unto death, her duty blessed, a balm for those who suffer anguish and distress, a long brought to rest of mortal bonds, thus soul divert. Help us on the way. Just hold on a little longer. Of course. Thank you. Look at that, guys. 8 minutes in, and we have already saved the person. That's pretty good for us, right?
My path to glory.
What? Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, of course. Of course. Make it.
That wasn't so difficult.
Oh, I full on expected that man to fall. Straight down. Ration cards. That's pretty cool. Hop on
Compared to
down.
naval service, that
I
was
did get
barely
everything
a
right.
challenge.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to get down here because I did see a lot of things down here. Big area, big area. Ooh, you have a name on you. Any goodies in the store? There's
We
lots
are
of
bound
goodies.
by the
No, no, no,
blood
no,
of
no, no, no,
Moses.
no, no. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies.
Over.
Why did everyone... Not a big fan of any of that that's going on. Come on, we need to talk to this Montag. Oh, this is... Yeah. I did not expect this character model to look like that. Anyway. The Infernus Master salutes you cheerfully with his Elo stick. Lord Captain. Lord Captain. Lord Captain. What an unexpected encounter. By the way, I forget all the voices every single time, except for very few that are a part of our team, so there is that. So if you notice that, good job. Lord Captain, what an unexpected encounter. What brings you to this compartment? The famous cuisine and magnificent vistas, no doubt? I seek the Bloodspun Web's temple. Do you know where they are hiding? I haven't the foggiest idea, and that's probably for the best. I have my hands full as is. What are you doing here? I'm here to patch up salvage. Locomotive number 3, under the Tex Priest's supervision. The old grump is my personal favorite on the entire freight line. Every couple of years, salvage gets mad. His broiler catches fire and starts spitting steam at the repairman. Guess who they call to take care of him in these situations? The Inferni, of course. And after that, I'm done all the most dangerous work. That's when the Iron Brings come in. But that's alright. I love salvage. When he's in a good mood, and the feeling you get standing at his levers and speeding down the freight line is indescribable. I envy those Tech Priest drivers who get to operate them every day. The roar of the boiler, the wheels thumbing like mad, and all that furious power pulsing in your hands, responding to the slightest movement. How about there's a mischievous spark in Enrich's eyes? I introduce you? Well, I cannot turn down an offer like that. Oh, look at that! He has the power to command the train. Imagine having that much sway. The panel before you is covered with technical runes, lumens, and levers. The platform shakes with the broiler's mighty vibrations as the iron beast beneath your feet growls and snorts ferociously. Enrit squints contentedly and whispers the litany of ignition before turning to you. The machine is angry and refuses to obey. Right now, the salvage is powered only by the auxiliary maneuvering engine. I don't think that's how you spell maneuvering, to be quite honest, but we'll go with that. That we need to start the main rotor if we want to take a trip down to the freight line. Resolutely grab the biggest lever. A deafening clang resounds from salvage's innards, and the train shudders underfoot as preparing to leap forward. Whoa, careful, your lordship. Don't let this monster smash us against the nearest wall. Put your hand on the biggest lever and gently give it a push. Very gently, I must add. Very Gently, it's very touchy, your lordship. Not that I'm accusing you of being clumsy, but you gotta be careful with this. She a mighty beef. She's like my ex-wife, to be honest, but very, very irritable, as you might imagine. Enric's face is focused, but his voice has lost all of its playful cheer. Savage does not like to be hassled. We'll grasp the lever and gently pull it towards us. A few erotic jolts shake the platform, and an indulgent groan emanates from the depths of the machine. An intense shudder passes through the lever and into the palm of your hand, and there's a strange feeling of emptiness in your stomach. Savage's fury heart is stirring. Do you feel it? There is so much energy and defiance in him. This is like a rocket, not a locomotive, mind you. Unruly and enamored with speed, but quite willing to submit to a strong hand. There's also loving tenderness in Enrich's voice. Pull the lever towards you, smoothly but firmly. Then pump the fuel with this command rune. Smile on Enric, unruly and defiant, but submits to a strong hand, much like yourself. A roguish gleam appears in his eyes. You don't say. Pull the lever and pump the fuel. A new explosion inside Salvage shakes his iron body, causing your eyes to see double from the vibration. Now you see his real power. He can run down the entire freight line in a minute, given the chance at least, and kill everyone who rides him at that speed. Now, try applying some thrust to the main rotor. Grab those paired levers and give him a firm tug. Reach for the ornately carved levers and awakened the beast. A torrent of steam bursts from the slit in front of your face, and Edward defiantly covers you with his shoulder. A moment later, you realize that you cannot hear a thing. Or rather, you hear only one thing: the roar of the engine, triumphant and powerful. Looks like the Salvage has agreed not to kill us both. His tech priest guardians will be pleased. All hail, Lord Captain. You have subdued a mighty beast today. Now, I'm sure you have urgent business to attend to. It's time for me to drive Salvage down the line and see if he is feeling cranky. A change in plans. Full speed ahead. We're heading down the freight line. Not quite, your lordship. I said Salvage is not dangerous, but not dangerous since right here. He might just pull a stunt and bake us to death dumping during the ride, and that'll be better if the ship did not lose another Lord Captain. Well then, that was most intriguing, Enric. I'm pleased. Enric lowers his eyes and grins. Could I have wished for anything more, your lordship? Have a good trip. Everything is to be all right. Salvage will never fry me. Right, Salvage. End dialogue. I like Enric. He seems to be like a pretty decent dude, you know. You gotta appreciate a decent dude. A man just doing his job.
Know your duty.
Know your duty. Yeah, I don't think there's any way across. You gotta go this way. A flute player. He's got a rat. And I gotta get. There we go. Perfect. A group of gawkers are crowded around a makeshift stage, watching a strange duo perform. A man with an odd-looking goggles pushed up on his forehead hands wrapped into a worn leather gloves, playing a tune on a handmade flute. Next to him sits a stack of crates supporting some kind of board game. A scruffy rat is rolling a small glass balls across the board. Well, I'm intrigued. That's a pretty cool rat. Let's watch the game. Several workers empty their pockets and start throwing ration cards, bolt nuts, and even a few power panels into the small chest next to the board. The flute player winks at the crowd and switches to a different tune. The rat squeaks excitedly and starts rolling the colorful balls the players have chosen around the maze of tunnels on the board, but not a single one reaches the goal, a hole marked with a red circle. The rat just rolls all the balls off the board or into the dead ends. Once the first group of players get their hopes dashed and leave empty-handed, the new workers immediately take their place. I mean, we gotta join the game, you know? Like, how are we gonna participate if we don't at least do it? Toss a coin into the chest. A fine show. The crowd, which has been too absorbed in the performance of enormous... I don't know what any of that was that I just said there, but that was not English. The crowd, which has been too absorbed in the performance to notice your presence, turns to you. Expressions of frightful awe appear on the workers' faces. Many start whispering prayers. The flute player's clear eyes widen in surprise. Then, with an open and friendly smile, he says,
Many a grand story of the Lord Captain's generosity is told, and I swear on my own flute, today I will have another. To a fortune peddler, the Lord Captain's grace is a gift from fate itself.
He applauds you with gratitude, and the workers timidly join in. Ah, I don't get a hug. I want a hug, though. Come here. Where my hug at? No. Yes. Where my hug? Hi, baby. Why are you worried? There's no one even watching. I love you. What are you doing? You don't want to read manga? Okay. I love you, baby. That was the wife. Always very good to see her. As always. Perhaps you would like to trade us some of the captain's fortune of yours, your lordship. The flute player bows respectfully and gestures at the game board. The crowd buzzes with anticipation. Not expecting that when you click stream? No, usually she doesn't really come on stream too much, does she, Landon? She doesn't, I don't know why, but she doesn't like to show her face on stream, even though she's all over the channel. Anyway, you know? And she has her own YouTube channel, so I don't understand it. But, oh wait, I do need to turn on my fan, it's getting a little hot. Are you suggesting we play a game? The flute player smiles eagerly. Please. Bless our little lark with your attention. Explain this game to me. It's quite simple. This board you play with fate. Choose a ball and give it to Bolts, my rat. If she rolls your ball into the pocket marked in red within 3 minutes, you win. And if she doesn't, you lose. It's quite simple, really, but I expect that you can quite understand it. You're the Lord Captain and all. You're smarter than all of us. Okay. I mean, we're not going to cheat. We're an honorable Lord Captain, right? We don't want to cheat our subordinates. We got all the money in the world. We'll give it a try. The man readies his flute, and the rat dives under the board. You hear clawed feet scrambling against the crate, and a few moments later, a green ball pops out of the center. The rat almost manages to get the ball into the hole, but sharply changes direction right at the last moment. Then it happens again and again. At last, the ball hits a dead end, signifying your defeat. Another round, your lordship. The man bows his head with a slight smile. You know, I have heard wise visitors from higher up say that this little game offers more than just amusement. They say it's an opportunity to test different strategies, to learn more about others and yourself. I know he's cheating. It's something with how he plays the flute, I feel like. Like, every single one of these games are like that. What are we going to do next? We'll play again. The game goes even better for you this time, but in the end, the insufferable rat gets the ball stuck again. That was close, your lordship. Would you like to play again, or was that enough? Something in the flute player's smile makes you suspect that this game cannot be won, and the game master does not seem to be trying to hide it. I want to be able to get to. Oh, sorry, Lana, I didn't see that. When is the next DB stream? Probably next week, honestly. I'll have to see what it is, because the schedule is going to be a little messy again this week because we have more wedding and reception stuff, you know. So I don't know what the schedule is this week. But I think we're going to be doing a stream on Saturday, and that's going to be. I'm going to try to live stream the U.S. reception, so that'll just be going on. I don't know what the plan even is for that reception, so we'll see what it is, but I will get a stream going where people can join, since we didn't do one for the Toronto one. And then we'll be doing another one on Monday, which is going to be me driving from dropping off the wife to back here, and I don't know what we'll be doing in between here, or now and Saturday. So, but I'll let, or we'll figure something out. I would like to do one more stream, but I don't think it'll be gaming. We'll probably do another DBD one like next Tuesday, maybe. I think that'd be a decent day to do it, since that Monday, obviously I won't be able to, since I'll be driving. But yeah, we'll do a one probably next week, just with how the schedule's looks like it's lining up. We'll cut a button from our sleeve and throw it to man. I've had a fill of my entertainment for one day. Thank you. This is such a generous gift. These folks will shower me in ration cards to get their hands on something that belonged to your lordship. Fortune gave me the brightest of smiles today. I hope you have enjoyed yourself. I certainly won't forget my fateful meeting with the Lord Captain. The flute player clears the board in one deft move and begins a new tune. That is a curious looking flute. How did you come by it? He pats his instrument gently. My mother loved music. She used to hum beautiful melodies to me, and when she passed it, I carved this flute from her hip bone and learned to play, out of sorrow and respect for her memories. Play one of the local favorites for me. The flute player smiles mysteriously and brings the flute to his lips. A simple, brisk melody pours out of the instrument. The glum faces of workers and traders soften a little, and the tunnels around you seem less squalid than before. Long after the music has stopped, many wish to whistle the unassuming ditty. A flute needs no words to sing, but I'm curious to know what story your melody tells. The flute player awkwardly adjusts the goggles on his head. The story of a simple man from the lower decks, honest with himself and others. He risks his life to protect the oppressed from those corrupted by power. He takes from the rich and gives to the needy.
He helps without asking anything in return. Namaste, the hero trails admired by children and grown folks alike. Let's see. A fairy tale indeed. Risking oneself for nothing. If such a man existed, he would surely be profiting from your misfortunes in secret. People look at each other in shock upon hearing this unpalatable fact of life. Their joy evaporates, leaving only the bitterness of disappointment. The flute player smiles regretfully. I think the song just died, but I won't despair. My life always suggests new melodies that people will like. And then we'll take our leave. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting that flute. I really wanted the flute. Come, my people. We need to continue forth and hopefully find things to kill. Your lordship. A ration card, please. I think we do have ration cards that we can give. We'll be a good guy. A group of beggars are ranting their alms mugs and ostentatiously displaying their hunger-stricken bellies and various disfigurements. A toothless man falls on his knees before you.
Your lordship, spare a throne of those who can't even get the worst jobs.
Kill. It's tempting. I'm not gonna lie, it is tempting. Number 2 is very tempting. One chat, and I will kill him. No one wants to kill the man. I know there's one person watching, at least one person. His life is in your hands. No killing the man. No killing poor man. No killing poor beggar. Fine, we will give him some rations.
Praise to the Lord, Captain.
The poor descend on the alms like a pack of gutter rats, each one scurrying off their own corner with what they grabbed. You people are better than me. I will say that. Commerce!
I have proven myself yet again.
There's nothing I can get there? Okay. Onward. Wait, is
Let
this...
us walk
Can
this
I
path to
buy
the
stuff?
end.
No buy stuff. Lame. Ooh, beggar. I can talk to a beggar. Nothing to discuss. Okay, let's see. Anything? Ooh, goodies, good. Dead man. What? Why are you named Dead Man? A sinewy middle-aged man watches the bustle of the bay with a detached expression. Every so often, whenever his eyes linger on the blood mark inscribed nearby, his face changes strangely, and his hands clench into fists. Just as he begins to hear the rumble of approaching train, the man's gaze turns towards the tracks. He leans forward. Do not even think of marring the underside of my train with your entrails. What? I didn't. The man starts and almost falls, but manages to keep his balance. In the dim lumen light, you notice old scars scattered all across his body. The scars seem vaguely familiar. Look at the man's scars. The scars all vary in length, width, depth, and shape. However, you notice a pattern in the way the scars align.
as well as a series of faded symbols on the man's rough skin. Death cultists bear similar marks on their bodies. But spinners are constantly renewing their wounds, while this man's look long since healed. Your eyes always return to the blood symbol. What do you know about it? It's a symbol of the bloodspun web. I come here every watch, but hasn't been here before now. I guess today must be a special day. He smiles strangely. The man's faded eyes go wide as he notices Kalibe. His voice quivers. You have come to take me to the other side? Kalibe is on the other side of the train depot, but she briefly studies the man's face and then turns away. I don't know you. Death's gaze is not upon you. The man lets out a dull groan, and turns to look at the symbol again. But then why is he here? You know the symbols of the bloodspun web. You bear similar scars. Are you a spinner? I was, but I failed to complete my final assignment, so I was exiled from the cult. The vizier told me to kill one who would be at a certain junction of the utility tunnels at a certain hour. I went to the appointed spot, and then I waited. An hour, 2, 5. The junction was still empty. Nobody came. After hours of waiting, I finally realized the person at the junction had been me the whole time. It was my turn to go to the dying one. But I was afraid. I couldn't do my duty. I ran. So the spinners simply let you go? They made no attempts to find you and kill you? There was no pursuit. I thought I'd see their black blades the very next day. Instead, years passed without them taking my heart. I tried starting a new life, but the terror never stopped eating away at me. When I got truly desperate, I went to the Temple of Death myself, but no one there would speak to me. When I gave them my name, they whispered, "Sanbred has gone to the Undying One." They looked through me like I wasn't even there. I've lived like this for 20 years. Like a coward. Like a dead man.
You were ordered to die? For what reason?
The man looks at you. But some would choose to live the righteous path. These earned penance in due time. Her whip sings vengeance on renegade menace. Her blades pass sentence, for cowards seek to hide their hearts. But death makes no predecessence. It takes what is due in essence. He stops and then adds hoarsely, the third verse of the song of Trailing Blood. The vizier recited it to me before sending me on my final assignment. I didn't realize at the time that it was my judgment. There was plenty of reasons. I sowed death. I offered him the souls of the most pleasing men and women I could find because it kindled my passions. I killed well-off crewmen who didn't deserve their wealth. I took their thrones. I killed enforcers who looked into my eyes without fear. Because I wanted to be feared. I reveled in bloodshed and betrayed the tenants. I realized it, but I couldn't help it. Because I enjoyed it.
Oh, poor thing. I think I'm going to cry. I couldn't stop. You couldn't stop slicing people up. It was just that. It must have been that hard for you. Even my whispers have absolutely nothing to say it. What a pathetic tale like that. I bet they're thinking, what a lousy self-absorbed sack of scum.
Oh, let's see. We will. Why is there no, like, kill him? That's interesting. I will not judge you, nor will I decide your fate. You are disgusting. I will not grant you the release you crave so much. May you live on in suffering, fearful of every shadow. No, what about the symbol? The portrait? You were supposed to. The man's tired eyes filled with horror that quickly turns into hysteria. His knees buckle and he staggers heavily before falling onto the tracks with a pitiful cry. No, hell. Goodbye! Glibba stares at the remains of he who was once her brother in service. Truly, it is better to die for him than to live for yourself. Thus he forgot. Is there a way to get those goods? Where are you going?
I see what others do not.
Oh, no, give me those goods. Oh, wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Fight? I can't control it. Well, what are we doing? Well, oh, I guess everyone just teleported over. Okay. How many times do I need to tell you, ungrateful magnets? Mistakes must be paid for. Have mercy. In the throne's name, I beg you. 12. Battered worker throws himself at your feet and touches the toe of your boot with his dirty palms. Your grace's lordship, hand of the god emperor, save your unworthy servant. Get lost. The enforcer's heavy baton pummels the man's back and shoulders several times. His bones crack audibly. My sincere apologies, Lord Captain. Your boot. I'll clean it right away. A murmur of discontent breaks out among the gawkers who have gathered around. None of the other workers dares come closer, but the anger on their faces is plain to see. I intend to hear this man out. Your lordship, I work hard, never even take breaks. Your lordship, I work hard, never even take breaks to rest. And all I earn is 7 ration cards. With 15 mouths to feed back home. Why do you have 15 mouths to feed back home? The enforcers shake me down every shift, just like they do every other honest worker who... Enough whining. You and your pals lifted a box of Nutribars a few washes ago, and 2 canisters of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you. And this is the thanks I get. Because, oh yeah. You quarantined the hub for 20 watches and refused to give out any rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we had no way of earning. And today you earn 15 cards in a single shift because you do the work of 3 people, right? Or did you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere to do them in and take their share? I didn't do them then. It was a hack. The worker stops himself, cowers, and whimpers. They got their heads bashed in by crates. The dead don't need rations. Let's see. Oh, this is a long one. Yes. You both deserve punishment. Strip the arbitrary officer of his rank and give lashes to the thief. Worker snarls at the enforcer, who has suddenly gone pale. Didn't expect that now, did you? Once my back stops hurting, we'll see how brave you are without your baton. The low, insistent dissent begins to arise in the crowd, only to die back down as soon as the enforcers brandish their batons. The murmurs immediately turn into pleas for mercy. A sullen, red-faced man with the keen black eyes draws your attention. His oddly piercing gaze seems to size you up the whole time you were speaking, but he is now hastening to conceal himself behind the gawkers. The next thing you know, you're watching him hurry deeper into the tunnels. The discharged enforcer, surrounded by spiteful leers, glowers at the crowd, as the beaten worker laughs uproariously, seemingly far more pleased than the other's misfortune that troubled his own sentence. We can't reward people stealing cards, and we can't have people taking what's not theirs. Therefore, everyone gets punished. Fair is fair. More ration cards. And down here. What's this? Open the door. No goodies, no goodies. Move container, what is this about?
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
With each step,
Oh, did I fail?
forge my destiny among the stars.
I think I failed. Yeah, I failed, didn't I? Shame. Shameful. Wait, I can move these. I get it. I get it. I see. I'm picking up what's being put down. Okay, so we got to move this over. And then move this over. And pick this guy up. Okay, now this is the part that I don't know how to do. Is there like a grabby button? Does anyone see a grabby button? Oh, okay, there. We gotta secure. Oh, yeah, I get it. Does not look quite too secure, but we accept it. I will accept. Okay, we move it to the right. And then we drop it down. Oh! This is live, right? Dobby.
I need you to go into the recording and or VOD or something and delete the last like 20 seconds from the video. I don't know how you're going to do that because I don't know how to do that, but you can't let the people see what we just did to that man. Okay? No one else can know. Just between you and me. We gotta cover this up, okay? Okay? You got this, Dobby? I trust you. If you don't respond to this, I'm going to know that you don't watch these VODs, Dobby, and I'm going to be very disappointed.
Okay, where were we, huh? After doing absolutely nothing wrong. That is kind of a cool depiction. Cool artwork. Goodies. What is that? That looks sick, dude. What you doing? And listen, dude, you're fine. I got a cool pickaxe. What's my pick? Where's my pickaxe at? Dog, that is sick. That is very cool. We'll give it to Abelard, though. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's no parry on it, though. We need a parry, though. Who else could run it? Not really anyone. We'll find someone else to use our pickaxe. Because that is sick tech.
Know your duty.
What is that? Oh, yeah. Onward! Ooh, containers.
An expected result.
Perfect. Goodies. I do like getting the goodies. Door.
The premonition runs true.
What's on the other side of this wall? Looks like another big thing. Let's check this. Oh, goody. There's an entire altar over there. It looks like a heretical altar, though. That is definitely a heretical altar, though. That's got the 8-point star. That's not good. That's not very good, guys. Leads towards the slums, so I guess that means forward, but there is a thing this way. Let's see. Ooh. Several people are eagerly rummaging through the rack filled with weapons on the enforcer's arsenal. Big man with a pocket-marked face is the first to react to your presence. He attracts the other's attention with a brisk, piercing whistle and barks out, "Who are you? Who are you? You're not supposed to be." It doesn't matter. Identify yourself. Abelard, help these wretches realize the full extent of their uninevitable position. Before you stands Lord Captain Snake von Callius, master of this vessel and everything on it, including those goods you are pawing at with your unwashed hands, and your miserable lives as well. The people stare at you in disbelief and exchange heated words. The excitement is interrupted by the leader's roar. "What are you gawing at? Hurry up and bend your backs as right and proper." Your lordship, I must excuse these blockheads. I was taken aback myself. It is not every day you see the rogue trader in the flesh. And as for this, the man casts a grim glance at the wreck. I won't insult you by denying it. You caught us red-handed. Who are you? The Nine Hards. The Hard Nines gang. I mean, Brotherhood from the Transport Bay 9. Don't think we're parasites. We do our bit for the prosperity of the ship. We, sort of, assistants to the enforcers. Self-appointed, of course. We make sure that order is maintained in compartments where the officers are too lazy or greedy for bribes. We put a stop to robbery and free thinking, and, well, we accept a small contribution of show as show of thanks. Tell me why I shouldn't execute you. You could execute us, but who would take our place? Shameless scum who rob and kill to their heart's content? Hooligans who accept mutants into their gangs and pray to their arch enemy? There have always been outlaws on this ship. You're better off with outlaws like us, who don't go too far to keep the heretics down. Why do you want weapons? Are you going to rebel? To do business, of course. The gang leader smiles ingratitude. We're no rebels. If anyone blasphemes against your lordship, we call the troublemakers to order, and we will shed blood for the flagship without fear. I suppose that makes us defenders of the ship. The thug raises his eyebrows questioningly and looks at you expectantly. Why stop there? You might as well call yourselves saints and say the fates of the whole dynasty rests on your shoulders. I suppose you may be of some use. I shall permit you to take a few more of the more basic weapons and leave. Serve the ship well. The Shashal grits his teeth, impotent in the face of your choice. One day I'll realize the depth of wisdom of your decisions, Lord Captain. But in the meantime, I'll pray this act does not come back to haunt you. Hear that, boys? The Lord Captain himself is expecting good things from us. We can't let him down. His cronies make sounds of approval. We will fulfill your command to the letter. Maybe we'll see how they turn out. They are right. Someone else may take...
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I'm fine if they just take the basic weapons.
Damn it.
Dang.
Just as I was taught.
There we go. And nothing else. Nothing else on this level. Onward. Onward and forthworth. Ooh, laborer that we can talk to. They made this area really big, you know? Why are people just stabbing? This is not allowed on my ship. And why are these thugs? What are we doing? Why is there something that's supposed to be happening? Well, I can't move either, so I really don't know what's happening. Seems like a nice little couple though. Being nice and friendly. You know? Nice and kosher. Can we hurry this part up? I don't like we don't need the dialogue to take this long. Oh wait, is she gonna die? No, she didn't even die. I don't know what the purpose of that was. I'm gonna look at that expanse though. Ooh, beautiful. A nice Nurgle green. I quite enjoy that. It's a nice color, nice shade. Nice little trough bucket. Why is that all exploding on my vent? What is this? Looks like a giant booger. No, there's just no comment. What are we doing over here? Nothing I can What's wrong with you? Ooh, some goodies. So. Oh, you know we gotta try to go for the jump. Jump, 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 jump.
That was barely a challenge.
Imagine if we fell. That would have been so funny. I would have laughed. Would have been deserved too. I deserved to get punished. Ooh.
I'm restless.
What was that? What did we just pick up? What is that called? Is that like this? Oh, look at that. She's got a book now. Very cool, very cool, very kosher,
Let's
very
proceed.
nice.
Cast your eye there.
Goodies. The fact there's just like random stuff constantly lying around is actually kind of like
Nothing
cool.
escapes my sight.
Like that, you see? It's kind of like a cool little detail that they added. I don't know how. Wait, oh.
When the faithful are idle,
there we go.
heresy grows.
Like you just walk around and then you get like some free stuff. That is a very cool way to make perception. I could not think of the word. Like an actual thing useful in the game. Wait, is this a? No, that's not something we can do for the Death Cult mission. Keep going forward. Keep on going down. Let's see. Blindfolded man. We'll talk to him. How's it go?
This is out of the
Oh, I
ordinary.
didn't. I was wondering why I paused there. I was so confused. Blindfolded old man. A old man in pitiful rags listens intently to the sound of your footsteps. A stinking cloth is wrapped around his eyes with greenish pus oozing out from underneath it. The old man lays his trembling hands protectively on the heap of junk that serves him as his bed, as well as his table. An empty beggar's mug makes a clinking sound next to his weathered leg. No matter how unscrupulous or wretched the old man's appearance, it will take more than that to deceive you. The trained always look for criminal intent first and foremost. You cast a suspicious eye at the crates. These look much more reinforced containers used for transporting weapons. Okay. We will here have something to eat. The old man ravenously sinks his remaining teeth into the meat's tough fibers, but soon gives up on chewing and swallows the piece whole. Could this be a true miracle of the Emperor? Or is it just another dream? What happened to your eyes? The void rats knocked them out while I was asleep, and the sewer water my wounds were washed with was infected, turns out. The pain became a stinging feeling that wouldn't go away. It only gets worse. So, they're next to you. Weapons are usually transported in crates like that. I want to look inside. Weapons? The old man's voice sounds frightened and pitiful. How could something like that wind up in our bottom of the bilge compartment? Let's see. I did not mean to alarm you. I simply wish to learn more about my people's lives. Your people? How could it? Our Lord Captain! Our benefactor, is it really you? The old man looks shocked. Our gracious Lord! Didn't realize Trump finally became a homeless man? Huh? Our gracious Lord! We know you your charity gets us through the day, and we pray for you always. But what are you doing down in this? Well, please hurry away before they know you're here. They're plotting something terrible. This is great. It's where they hide there. Ah, my poor man. R.I.P. to the Emperor. cold voice filled with the promise of death mutters, "Pathetic fool. That's our secrecy gone right down the gutter. Folks, we're gonna have to make some noise." Common worker. Her face is nondescript. It looks almost scrubbed off. It's aiming a weapon at you, and then she produces seemingly out of nowhere. "Leave no witnesses."
This is the first time I've seen a rogue trader up close.
Grovel before the faithful.
Ooh.
You will fall.
Oh, okay. A lot of words, a lot of words, a lot of words. I've been ambushed. Okay, Mike. Can I not be so high up? There we go. Okay, so I think first order of business. A badness. Wait, is the 4-man on my team or is he not on my team? I'm gonna guess he's on my team. Hopefully he's on my team. So first order of badness is for me to not be in one spot so I can shoot some fools. We're gonna shoot all these guys.
Actions will speak louder than words. Death is a testament to our
Ooh,
rightness.
that was a quad. What is it? What is a quad in Quadtacular? Is that what it is? Okay, next. I think I can do this onto Argenta.
Rejoice in service.
Because I think I can run and gun with her. So I can move just a little bit. Okay, turn order. Okay, so forming goes. Dang. Okay. And then we'll go up here with her. We're gonna try to just shoot as many people as possible with this shot.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Just get everyone on fire. I think that's the way we need to do it. Increase the resolve. And continue. Now it's me again. I can't really do much. I should have done that's an order on someone, but whatever. We'll give someone voice command, which who's in our next turn order? Cassia?
And so
We'll
it
give it to
shall
Cassia.
be done.
Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. My foreman. Good job, good job. Ooh, everyone's trying to shoot me. Cassia next. Which she has that very nice AoE attack that we can probably get all these guys. Yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Face the navigator's might.
Well, that was kind of good. You know, that was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think anyone can complain about what just happened there. Next, Abelard go.
Foolishness.
Nope.
Do not
Can't.
dare
Argento
ask.
can't go. Let's see. We'll
If I
debuff
may.
these guys, I guess, since that's all we can really do. And voice command on Kaliba. What? Oh, there he was. I did not see him down there.
Let's get to it.
Really? Okay, that's doing a little damage. I don't like that. I want to hit this guy with Kaliba. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yeah, but let's get the Vat Guard. This Vat Guard. So I have not used Kaliba yet. Wait, what? Oh, wait. I don't think any of that is good for me, right? Are these the same attack? Oh, wait, no, I see. One is a, more of a sweep. And what was this one? This is a strike. Yeah, right. So we want to get this dude. So we're going to go here. Yeah, I really don't see what the difference is between all these strikes, you know?
A dance of
Well, we'll do that
blades
one, I
and
guess.
Shadows. No. Death is a blessing.
Ooh, that was kind of cool. She did hit him from the back. That's all we can really do. Argenta. Stream that.
Guided by faith.
Okay, I missed. Very nice. Okay, scream at the man.
Will do.
Did not kill. Abelard, go over here and charge the man.
My place is at the fore.
Gada! Easy. Very nice. Are you alright, new Lord Captain? Those cutthroats didn't hurt you, I hope. The man's prosthetic leg has been shot. It carries his weight awkwardly. The locals and the enforcers call me the foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm in charge here in this hole of a place. You recognize the shaggy red beard and the keen black eyes. This is the man who was watching you during the encounter with the enforcer and the station worker. Since you're in charge of here, you will answer for what happened. Throne blasted. Fair enough, Lord Captain. It's what I've done to myself. He sinks heavily to his knees, looks solemnly and gloomy. You hear terrified whispers. Any last words? His stern gaze sweeps the slums. Let my repentance be a lesson to each of you faithless dogs. We must serve the Lord Captain with our words and our deeds and our lives, but our nature is corrupt and we have failed in our service. I repent and commit myself into his lordship's hands. Whispers of reverent awe can be heard from every level of the slums. Hundreds of eyes converge on you and the kneeling foreman, who bows his head, half closes his eyes and prays whisperly. I see you are indeed loyal to my ship and my house. Get up and continue your service to me by giving guidance to the locals. The foreman's dark eyes widen. Shouts of encouragement can be heard from the crowd as he gets up clumsily and gives you a hurried nod. I will, to be sure, your Lord Captain. I serve the dynasty. Glory to the house of Von Valcalius. Hand these out to the people who you'll know who needs them most. He opens and closes his mouth in astonishment. Lord Captain, you've just helped some good families survive. I'll divide the cards among them and be sure to tell them it was your lordship who did this in good turn. What are you cooking in this vat anyway? It looks very disgusting. I don't think anyone would want to eat it. Believe it or not, this is soup from mold slime. And technical drain water, but that has been simmering here in this vat for at least 200 years, non-stop.
You see the growth on the walls over there? We harvest it, dry it, and use it to season the soup. We're lucky. The smell avoids void rats. And someone gets to have meat in their bowl. The foreman points a finger proudly towards the vat. It's for those who can't even earn a ration card. I feed them in exchange for services or favors. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. My people keep an eye out for workers trying to eat 2 bowls in one sitting. One is enough to fill your stomach for an entire watch. Some complain about the taste, of course. Ingrats. I seek the Bloodspun Web's temple. Do you know where it is? The cultists don't let people like me into their rites, and mysteries. I'm grateful to them for their service, but to the God Emperor. But to be honest, I can't get behind their love for death. I'm a little fond of living, as you might be able to imagine. So I saw you in the marketplace. What were you doing there? Watching one of my workers take a beating. I just feel sorry for the lad, but there's nothing I could do. The foreman smiles wearily, showing his yellow teeth. Almost all of the front ones have been knocked out. I've sucked my neck out in the past. I'm not doing it again. Okay, you are less useful than I would have thought. Ooh, wait. Lord Captain, I beg a second of your attention. Please accept this humble gift from us, the common people of the Bay, for all the good you do. The most precious thing we could get for your lordship. We have received a hidden auto-stimulant.
Your seneschal is always
What
there.
is a hidden auto-stimulant? Ooh. I will take that. That's honestly kind of sick. I get to stand still like I normally do. And everyone, that is a lot of bodies. Cassia, you are a little bit of an absolute menace to society. I mean, Cassia. An absolute menace. I don't think I've seen anyone knock out that many people in one shot. That was insane. How many was that? Can someone do a count for me? Because that was like 10 people at least. Some goods over here. What is this? A sniper? Autocannon? Jeez, dang. Who can have an autocannon? Can you have an autocannon? You can't have an autocannon. Can Abelard? No one can have an autocannon. Also, we are due for a level up. Lord. Okay. We'll do a quick little level up. Officer Imperial. Okay, so what do we want? We'll do that, and then what do we want? I think maybe persuasion. I think persuasion. Feeling persuasion. Operative. Unnatural luck. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Wait. What's a good ability? I don't know. I'm not very good at kind of doing this quickly. Where there's so many things to look into, you know? I feel like that's the problem with this game, is they have too many options, as bad as that may sound. I like that. I like the ability to... Wait, what? We got 2? We got 2. We got 2. Yeah, I don't like that too much. You think it's a great thing to have so many options? Dobby. The fact that I have to read through like 20 things or like 40 things to like get a build, that's the problem. It's not that it's not having too many options is a bad thing. The problem is you have so many options that like you can't tell me all these options are worth it. It'd be much better if it was like a skill tree type thing, you know, instead of like pick and choose, because then you only have like maybe 5 to choose from to make a build. I feel like that's just like a little bit better instead of having like so many. You know, like it's just too many, I think. Like I feel like what was it? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Like that was a good one. That had like a good skill tree type thing. Level 6? I don't even know, honestly. Oh, we're going with that one. 8. This is level 8, Dobby. Okay, what is this one? Oh, there's so many things is the problem. Wait, she's a Minotaur and Priest? I did not realize that. We'll give her more wounds, I guess. What's her perception? We got Adira and Cassia for that, so we can do demo. Actually, what's the med? Honestly, she can make a decent medical lady, right? Or demolition. Yeah, we'll do med. Cassia. Check out her biography. No. That's a lot of damage by the navigator suffering additional. Yes. Oh wait, what's toxicity? That one. I like it. She doesn't really need persuasion, right? Like, she's not really going to be talking, so she doesn't really need that. She doesn't really need commerce. Maybe LORP or... Actually, no, awareness would be good, because that's, like, her entire shtick, right? Is to, like, be watching. They go for the all party? What? What does that even mean? Oh wait, that's actually pretty decent. Yeah, and then we'll give her the awareness. Okay. We'll give him demolition, that way he has higher turn order. I do like high turn order. Okay, this is our tank, so we need someone that can really like take the beating. That one. And then finally Kaliba. Even though I've only used her once this entire time. Athletics. Let's see. That's a good one. I guess Crimson Tide, right? Yeah, we'll do Crimson Tide. There we go. Finally got it. We're all finally done with the leveling up. See, like, Dobby, that's why I don't like the so many options. Is it makes whole party so when it comes to decisions, it'll show who's their outcome for talking or move non-combat areas. Oh, but no, I feel like if
With
like
each step,
they made no, don't go all the way, don't go all the way up.
Among the stars.
Everyone get back down. Like if there was just less options, it would make the game smoother. I feel like too, because then you don't have to spend so much time
Stay faithful and you
leveling
will be
everyone
rewarded.
up like that.
The Emperor sets my path.
This camera is not great. I will say that.
Never doubt me.
Oh, listen, I was never down yet. One of these goodies. Yeah, the camera's not great where we are right now. Why is it paused? Oh, okay. I thought there was danger. Usually there is danger. Ooh, man's on the ground. Let's go see what's up. Okay, cutscene, I guess.
Stop being so bloody difficult. What's the thing that the death cultists say? Your time has come, or what have you.
Heal her? No. She got money.
No, please. What did I do? Talk about being everywhere at once. How about we take his stuff to the market? We will be eating soup tonight.
And what do you mean take his stuff? You just toss him into the fan. He ain't got no stuff. He's in the fan. What the heck, bro? The specimens before you must be the most repellent inhabitants in the compartment. Covered in sores, bald patches, glistening with pus, and the stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. And one of them glowers at you and grunts, "What you want?" For what crime did this man commit? Grinning, the leader spits out, "For the crime of wealth. What? That dead maggot nerd rations and fuel cells. We'll trade them for parts." I am the Lord Captain of this ship. On your knees, insolent scum. The outcasts look at one another and burst into hoarse, gurgling cackles. "The Lord Captain is whole, and I'm Saint Therese, and here's my regalia." The man exposes an armpit riddled with boils. Cassia lets out a faint sigh, hastily covering her face with her hands.
Gracious Emperor, why are we talking to these horrible people?
Abelard tentatively holds out a snow-white handkerchief to her. I fear, Lord Cassia, that these and many other questions will be left unanswered. Argento towers over the freak and looking immaculate and unaffected. Like, even meeting wretched heretics such as this brings me joy. Wiping out even a drop of corruption is still a worthy deed. You detect a note of hysteria and the vagrant's laughter. The fingers of many are convulsively trembling, and there is something in the fearless way that they look at you, an indifference to death, too strange and unnatural. You are sentenced to death for committing murder on my ship. The mutant bears the black stumps that are his teeth. We'll gut you and trade what you have on you for a pile of scran. Hey, outcasts, come on up if you want to share in the spoils.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Okay.
Won't save you.
Okay, I think it's just 5 guys. 5 Deuterinos. Wait, can I not position my dude? Why are all my guys back here? I feel like that's a decent question, you know? Everyone needs to get up. Abulard. Okay, Cassia, get back. Abulard, you can stay there. Okay, I can get back here. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, ooh, Kaliba's over there. You get back there. Okay, I think we're good. Cassia. She'll pop out and do this real stupidly broken ability. Oh wait, that can hit me. No, thank you. You go over here and do the stupid broken ability.
Emperor, give me strength.
Emperor, give me strength.
And then
I'm afraid not.
we'll give Argenta some time to do her stuff. Run and gun. Or no, I want to be able to do that, right? If I get a little closer, does that improve odds? Not really. Ooh, that does a little bit. What if we go up here? Amazing.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Nice. He's not dead yet. My turn. Who's next on turn order? That guy and those two. Oh, those three. Oh no, it's just the leader. Okay. 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 Okay, if I go here, I shoot. I cannot hit them all. If I go here, can I hit them all? Yes, I can. That works for me. Okay, that did not do what I hoped it would have done.
I will not be deterred.
Don't ask me why you moved forward. And then death sentence
The
you.
Emperor commands. I cannot comply.
Guides me.
Oh, they all move. That's not good for me, is it?
Death to non-believers.
Move for over there. Is that your difference in damage? Yeah, I just think that the spread is just. Oh wait, no, spread is 2, isn't it? Can you get that out of my face? Thank you.
I'll do it.
Lay him down.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then since we got the extra things, we will hit it with a reload. Oh, there's a little bit more people than I originally expected.
I serve the ruinous powers.
They see with their ruinous powers? I thought these were just mutants. Can I jump?
I cannot serve you in this way.
I want to jump right there,
I
yeah.
bring mercy and retribution.
Yeah, there we go. That did not do nearly the amount of damage that I hoped it did.
As the tenets demand.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I see the difference now. One does, or I see a difference. I don't know what if it's the difference.
The shadows
But one takes
will
1 AP,
come.
one doesn't.
The other side.
One
awaits.
takes 2. Okay, I kind of get what's happening now. I kind of get it. I get it. I get it. It's kind of cool. Adira, where are you and why am I looking at the sky? Fair way I can make it so it doesn't shock me? Does not look
I
like
know
it.
what is to come.
I know what is to come.
Hiya! Give me some.
Not this
Wait, no, I don't
grave.
need it. I'm in next in turn order. So Abelard will be next. So I really don't wanna. It's kind of stinky over there, you know. A little stinky. So I can feel like Kaliba's gonna need it.
That is not my
Okay.
destiny.
I can. Okay, I'm too far as well. Suppose I guess.
I'm not so sure.
No, fine. We're at ending turn.
I've seen worse battles than this.
Try not to get in the stink cloud. Because that's stinky and I want nothing to do with it. The stink cloud does stinky.
It will be done.
Praise for impact.
I have read tomes of military
Oh, I thought I ran
tactics.
through the stink cloud. And now I'm in the stink cloud area. Great, great.
I'm not
Abelard, I
accustomed
need you to
being
kill that man.
ordered around.
Abelard, I needed you to kill that man. Would have been great if you learned how to kill that man.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Here we go. Allow me to... Okay, I don't have enough movement points, it seems. Get out of Lay Stink Cloud.
And so shall it be done.
Ease.
This is beyond
Okay.
me.
Argenta, I need you to shoot some fire this way. Good. Perfect. That was a pretty good shot. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then that's good for me. West command onto Kaliba. And then you're still burning, that's fine. Argenta, just move to the side a little bit.
I'll
And then
do
run
it.
this.
Doubt is for none can escape the Emperor's
Nice.
judgment.
Nice shot.
Bring ruin.
And then I think it's just Kaliba lastly, right? Besides that one group that's we can easily take.
This goes against the
Oh, we
tenets.
can't use that on itself. Okay.
I shall not fail.
Take that and then play
Trust
dance.
me. As the tenets demand.
Honestly, the Blade Dancer is kind of sick.
No.
You know? She seems very strong. Definitely want multiple of them on my team. Not more than 2 at least, but strong. Move up here and then get a shock
is
chain going.
movement in the Empyrean.
That's good enough.
Tried and
And
tested
do a
tactics
charge
are the
up here.
best ones.
Don't. That's right. I called all of you. Lame.
Indeed.
Hit you. And done. Cassia now just needs to give Abelard.
If only that
Nope.
were possible.
Abelard does not get another turn, I guess. Go up here. And then give Abelard that another
Do
turn.
not dare
Okay, he is
ask.
still too far. Go up here and give Abelard that other
Be
turn.
careful
Finally
not to
we
cross
can.
my
That's good.
gaze.
Okay, Abelard. I need you
I'd rather not.
to kill the guy that's right in front of you.
One fewer tongue.
At least you did something
I will do
correctly.
my duty.
A lot of stinky men. A lot of stinky men. Very, very stinky. Do it like this. Completely just hit the guy right next to him for absolutely no reason at all. Give Cassie another turn so that she can do a little stare again, I suppose. Casually on that enforcer because he's just getting absolutely knocked out with that little stare. Let's see. Death sentence.
I
Cannot
can't
death
allow
sentence.
myself to do this.
Okay.
These
Magenta.
droopy flashes are choking me.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
What does that do that makes it? Okay, so that she can't get shot. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, that actually does work. That was the first time that we were able to do that. Nice.
The shadows. Let your soul be heard.
Come on, one more shot. There we go. We got her. We got her. We got her. That is it, right? Yeah, that's it. Easy, 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 easy. Start collecting all the loot that we get on the ground. Woo, that's a lot. What are these? Collision damage? What's collision damage? And then this group as well. I think that would be good for Abelard, right? What does he currently have? That is not very good. Give me those. You have anything? You do. Oh, we'll give these to you because if anyone's going down, it's most likely you. I'm sorry, Kaliba, but it's just true. Considering you have a certain way of living your life. Now, there's some goodies over here. Take those and let's talk
Just
to.
as he ordained.
What? Can I not help? I guess not. Yeah, sorry, bud, but you are on the ground dying. Nothing I can do. Ooh, goodies.
Let us walk this path to the end.
What? What was that? Okay, I guess I spent too much time somewhere. I don't know. A figure in decaying tatters is rocking to and fro, muttering indecently in several different voices, occasionally breaking into hoarse laughter. As you come closer, she freezes and turns slowly to look at you. An ugly, rusted mask covers her face.
Are you the one here to take Zenda to the other side? No. No, no, no. You're just wandering around in the dark, looking for the light, but it's nowhere to be found. Do you really not see it?
There's a blood symbol next to you. I've seen such marks before. Is this another part of the Song of Trailing Blood? Zenda bursts into hysterical laughter.
Oh yes, oh yes. Yes, song. Here, listen.
The woman starts chanting hurriedly.
She wanders out of eternity and dark, yet was consoled when foretold. Undying one blood secrets glowed, a light to guide her faith to fold. But threads must end, and so the spider did what was sowed. Her life and death to ship bestowed.
She laughs again.
And as you see, you'll see if you learn to see. Look at the darkness. Look.
Peer into the darkness. I cannot fathom what I'm meant to see here. You peer into the darkness and are gradually meant to be able to make out the outlines of objects hidden in the shadows. Rotting corpses, rough walls, the twitching death throes of infected people left here to die. You see no light in this place, only more darkness and despair.
You don't see it, do you? You don't see?
Zenda shakes her head frantically and starts tearing off her rags. Strips of her decaying flesh peel off among them.
You don't see until you become like the mare, Zeda. The flesh and the blood of the ship.
How do I become the flagship's blood exactly?
Oh, Zed, now will show you, and you'll see the true light. Come now, come.
Oh, where are you going? 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 Get back here. Get back here. You're supposed to be showing me something. What? Okay, I guess we gotta jump in after the guy that fell into the thing. Goodies. I do like some goodies. Ooh, repair the control panel.
The whispers taught me how.
I'm sure the whispers did tell you how. I just want to get everything around this area before we
Pay
go down.
attention. See? Right there.
This arm.
The Emperor.
Oh, you're gonna make me
favors
do all of
today.
them? How lame.
I better myself through my service.
Of course. Of course. You know, I definitely 100% said no to. Oh. Ooh. That is all for you, Kaliba. Like you got some nice ones of those. And then there was something else, right? This? I guess, I don't know. Oh! Okay. Okay, I guess that guy just gets to kill people however he wants.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Well, let's go down. Let's see what's down here. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking in the deep dark depths. The rotating blades promise nothing but a senseless and brutal death. Slipping past them would require some unreasonable precise calculations or blind luck. While listening at the air currents for a moment, you hear Zedna's whispered prayer rising from the depths of the shaft. Jump! Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can make it. 85% chance that the run ends here. Right? Or 15% chance that the entire campaign ends right here. No, I will not come to my senses. No, I'm doing it. I got main character energy. Of course I'm going to make it. See? Made it. Stuck the landing. Hey. Okay.
Know your duty.
Okay, good. I thought I was going to slip right there, honestly. I mean, we made the 85.
Strain has taken its toll.
Okay.
The burden of failure. The strain has
Come on, let me
taken its
go!
toll.
I need to make it! Haha. See, I told you. There's stubbornness. That could have been completely avoided and had no reason to happen. I made it. Ooh, goodies. Worth.
With each step,
Was it? Can I not get down?
forge my destiny
Is that,
among the stars.
did I actually have to go around that way? You get that goodie? I must have. Readjust. We're sitting by. Is my camera not automatically tracking my face? Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. And pause, keep going.
We shall reclaim
Where am I
what is
going?
rightfully ours.
I want these goodies. How do I get the goodies? Gimme, gimme, gimme. I think I've lost access to the goodies. Shame. Oh, I think I lost access to more goodies. Yeah, I've made a mistake, guys. Make several mistakes.
The Emperor gave me a
Ooh,
vision.
we got some goodies. I do enjoy some. Why is there a dead guy over here? Okay, I guess that's just a bed. Normal bed. Oh, hey,
The
Khalifa.
duty prevails.
Oh, hey, everyone. Vizier of the Bloodspin Web, a frail old man. Gray beard tinged with blood folds his wrinkled hands in ritual gesture. His body is covered in scars, some old, some fresh. His eyes are sewn tightly shut. His mouth is cleft at both corners, making his jaw seem eerily snake-like. And the Ark, Lord of the Ark, walked the path of life, and the footsteps of the blood's very first spinner. And the servants of death bowed before him, for the domain is the giver of life. The old man still goes still, his head turned to the side. He nods toward the temple's muffled sounds. Yes, truth like the stream pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenants demand.
Your hues are almost as pale as the gray of your beard. But what is this?
Cassia flinches and takes a shuddering breath.
A scarlet whirlwind shines through the faded color.
A servant of death who sees beyond the threshold. A spider who spins a cocoon. At the end of his threat, Idira shakes her head and clutches her temples. Sorry, what was that? It just came over me. I didn't say anything too weird, did I? A thin blade appears in the old man's trembling hands. Although his arms are stiff and look like they can barely bend, in the next brief instant, the dynasty's symbol is etched in his forehead, dripping blood. With a brief motion, he flicks the blood off his blade and several drops land in your face. The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. We have waited? Whispered echoes from his words from the shadows. I don't know if you know this, sir, but oh wait. I see that too. It says the same thing that I want to say. What do you mean? You have waited for so many years. It is not so long ago that I made my acquaintance with the cult. As I dealt with my divinations with the flesh and blood of the departed ones, I turned to a record most ancient and priceless. It is his tarot, inherited by the cult from the matriarch spider who spun the first thread. One of the readings I did back when I had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. That was when in the intricate tangle of destiny I glimpsed our meeting. And when we would meet, alas, was not revealed to me. So we waited year after year, and now the hour has come. So, you walked my companions here the normal way while I was forced to take the jump? The spinners guided them along a different trail. You had to take the step, for only you were meant to become the flagship's blood dominant. There was no reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for our Lord to bear. How did you manage to erect an entire temple in the middle of a ship without anyone noticing? Followers of the Gold Ones inhabited the tunnels between the bay bulkheads until the threads of fate were dangled, and a daemon of ages past gave us this compartment. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows of the images of him and the spinners themselves would whisper of death. And thus the temple that you see began to change with the succession of viziers in the cult's generations. We are building it slowly, but surely. So, why is it that you invited me here? Death whispered your name and commanded us to honor you with a sacred ritual. But only inside the temple can the spinners perform it. The vizier is suddenly distracted by someone invisible and nods towards an empty space. Yes, we are glad he has reached this place. We are glad to serve. Vizier, is this some sort of weird title? It is the same name we gave the first spinner. The one who has learnt the wisdom of the tenets of the web in order to lead others. I may have the duty to instruct and spin bloody threads, but in other ways I am as much his servant as yours, as anyone else in this temple. I walked the path of the matriarch spider, and now what? The song of trailing blood tells of a path fraught with trails. By accepting it and setting out on that path, you pass the first one, a trail of resolve. For not everyone is prepared to shun their fear and doubt and embark on a search for the unknown, a search for death. The trail of compassion was the second one. You pass it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. But the choice between life and death is made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. The third was the trial of justice. In assuming the role of judge for an apostate of our faith, you declared your right to influence the balance of life and death that the errant soul had upset. And the fourth was the trial of duty, for duty always leads to death. Are prepared to render our duty to the Undying One, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve Him. You too have proven yourself prepared, and the 4 trials have brought you here. Were your trials truly necessary? You couldn't, like, talked it out over lunch. The Vizier bows his head guiltily. Such are the tenets of the web. They are all we have ever known in the only life we have ever lived. The path you walked was a gift from the Undying One, and so we decided this was how you were to honor you. The Vizier's stone eyes seem to peer into your face, studying it. Then he turns away and speaks into an empty space again. Peace, my brother. The time has almost come. I see your eyes are sewn shut. Are you blind, or is that another one of the rituals? I was sighted for much of my life until a disciple of mine violated the tenets, and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. To look with one's eyes alone is to be easily fooled, but the heart cannot be lied to. Such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eyelids to the gaze of true sight. Now, I see more and better. So is this conversation another test, I imagine? A smile graces the Vizier's bluish lips. The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Dolman Snake? His mouth closes as you hear his whisper. A prickling sensation in your face is making you increasingly anxious. You raise a hand to your cheek only to realize you can't feel it. You look at your palm and see a few smudged drops of blood from the Vizier's blade. A strange, serene calm envelops your body. Your fatigue subsides, and you seem to float in the air, seeing things you have not noticed before. The shadows in the corners taking a shape and color, the subdued bloom and light playing on the cultist's bone masks. Are they really masks? Their tall, lean, empty eye wearers might as well be dead people. A chill runs down your spine. What is the meaning of this? Your heart is beating slowly, your breath has become deeper, and your thoughts are muddled. You seem to be under the influence of a potent stimulant. Look around the temple. For one moment, the walls of Death's sanctum grow infinitely wide. Next, they are so narrow as to make it hard to breathe. The floor dances around your feet, and the undying Emperor's statue seems to shake its head threateningly as if it looks down upon you. And what happens now? That is for you to tell me. You look at the Vizier, and his trembling frame seems small and insignificant. A single step is all that it would take to crush him. But the visions are starting to wear off, and now the old man towers over you. The keen gaze of his sealed eyes is studying your every movement, waiting for a response. First, you're going to initiate me as a servant of Ta. The Vizier ponders your words for a long time, whispering something in the empty space behind his shoulders, then shakes his twitching head. Our threat is a repellent to you, Domain Snake. You proved it by walking the Matrix path in your own way. It is your right, and we respect your choice. However, only one who accepts the essence of death may become its servant. You accept your own essence. We dare not burden you with our dogma. For years, we have maintained fealty to the Domini. We have collected sacred symbols and relics. We are the first in 3 generations of lords and ladies to descend into the sanctum. We are grateful. We are uplifted in spirit. Hear our exaltation and accept this gift of vestment sewn from the bones of his faithful with the threads of death. That which was foretold has come to pass. The ritual of descent is complete. Now be this temple's guest of honor and rest a while. What do we get? What is this? Ooh. This is actually pretty nifty.
Pretty nifty, just saying.
Unfortunately, I do like having my Arbides thing. What about Kleba? What does she wear? I feel like that's not very good. Let's see. This stuff is just better, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to equip it. And then just turn it off. Because I do want to keep that. I want to keep my shoulder pad. I think that shoulder pad just looks sick. So we'll just do it that way. And that means that someone else can get my old stuff, right? Yeah. Who's going to be more up front, though? I think it's going... Ooh, what do you have? I forget. So you can have it. Did you have... Yeah, okay. There we go. That works for me. Okay, so I see that we did the stuff, right? We completed that, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I have to look into that. How to get rid of these rashes. Okay, I think we've done everything, right? Because we did the, we have done the, we got to the death cult, right? I don't think there's anything else we can really do. You know? Is this like a thing I can grab, though? Ooh. Let's see. You will get the pinky ring, though. That will be pretty nifty. Where did you get all the blood for the fountain, though? That's what I want to know. That's a pretty cool looking fountain, you know what I'm saying? Also, how do we get out of here? Probably something like that. I do want to... Oh, I think I see it.
Web. It is both...
Nothing matters more.
What? What happened? Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Crimson Rage? That's pretty... Okay, is there anything else here? Not really. Yeah, not really. Maybe over here. Just check quick. Yeah, there's nothing else. Let's leave. Leaving time. A spinner, his face covered in carved, glistening glyphs, makes a respectful gesture of invitation. Let me show you the way, Doman. Let's see. Take me to the enforcer in charge of the freight hub line. I have business with him. Come on. Here we go. Anyway, let's see. I have that debuff, right? Yeah. I have to look. Let's see. I think that'll be it for today. A little bit shorter for today, but I'm kind of tired. And this seems like a pretty decent cutting off point since we just got to the Temple of Blood. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you still are, hit that like button if you have enjoyed. Consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed as well, so you don't miss out on any future streams or any other content that we produce on the channel. Since we are coming up to a very special time of the year, as a lot of games will be coming out. I have a lot of games on pre-order that will be showing off on the channel, like Star Wars Zero Company. There's Silent Hill coming up. There was going to be Warhammer Dawn of War, but that got pushed back, so unfortunately we won't be able to show that until December. And then I think there's a couple other games that are in pre-order. And then of course 1666 Amsterdam, which if that video does well, I might even hit that pre-order and start playing tomorrow. But if you have enjoyed, please let me know down in the comments and videos and stuff like that. Show your support. It truly does mean the most. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and all the support that we can get towards that goal is truly appreciated. But until the next time, have a great rest of your night, and stay safe and sleep well. Bye-bye.